everybody, and welcome to the next episode of South by Southeast. My name is Krista.
And I'm Ralph, a.k.a. Rafael.
Yes, and today we are talking about a really good Mexican restaurant that I feel is one of the best in South Chicago. And we happen to have two of them in different locations, one on the north side, I guess, of our area.
Of the east side, right.
Yeah, and then one on the further south side.
Of the east side, right.
Yes, and that would be...
Cocula's Mexican Restaurant.
Yes, and it is so delicious. We were just there for dinner today, and I'm still thinking about my plate of food. Like, it was so good, and it makes me just want to go back, like, every day.
Ooh, so tell them, what did you have?
I had the enchiladas suizas. Did I say that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
don't really speak Spanish that much. But yeah, I ate that, and it was the chicken ones, so they were delicious. And what did you have? Okay,
so I was going to try something different, but then I ended up breaking down with my comfort zone. People, I don't think I have to tell you, but in Cocula's, they specialize in meat.
Yes.
So I ordered the carne asada, medium well, and it comes with rice, beans, and a salad on the side. And I think I ordered corn tortillas, and they brought me flour, but I'm flexible. I like flour tortillas too, so I don't even send them back anymore because they were really good.
Yes, and then we had the guacamole appetizer, which was really good too. Even though we ordered the small one, it was still a huge
That was a lot. That was.
Food.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes, it was small, but it looked like a large.
Wow.
And then what else did we have? I had a strawberry margarita, which was really good, and they're very generous on their alcohol, can I tell you. Because if I would have had
what
another
size
one of
was
those,
yours?
Mine was a small.
Small, that's okay.
If I would have had another one of those, I probably would have been out. I wouldn't even be here today.
So I guess mine was a large, I guess, because they only had small and large, I guess.
Yes, that's true.
And I ordered the large margarita, just classic, on the rocks, with salt and a lime in it, and it was really good too.
Yes, and their menu, I feel like, is huge. They have so many things on there that I probably still haven't even ventured out to try. I know they have appetizers, they have breakfast, they have lunch, they have dinner. I know that there's a dessert menu on there. Do you even remember any of the things that were on there? Because I go straight to one section and that's it.
Okay, really good. Because I remember some years ago, and actually when I mean years, I don't mean that many years ago. Just a few years ago. I have some friends that live on the southwest side of the city near Midway Airport, and they have a location on Pulaski near Midway.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And so one time we went there, and all we did was just order appetizers and drinks. And one of the appetizers they ordered, something that I had never had, was a queso fundido, and it's a Mexican appetizer with cheese, and you can dip your tortillas in there or your chips, and you can order chorizo with it, and with your drinks, it's just all gooey. The cheese just stretches out. Great food when you're having drinks.
That sounds
having that grease in your stomach
delicious.
too, you know.
So yeah, it's probably good for like a night after you've been drinking,
or while you're drinking.
While you are drinking,
slows you down from getting too intoxicated. Definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Yep. And besides the cheese, they also have a much larger menu, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah.
With other things. I mean, they have other appetizers too, but I'm not going to just dwell on appetizers. They have breakfast. Believe it or not, I've never had breakfast there.
Really?
Never.
I've had their how do you say it?
Chilaquiles?
Chilaquiles.
How are they?
Yes, they are delicious. They're not too spicy.
Okay.
So I feel like I can always count on them to go to. So the heartburn thing. I can always go there and know that I'm not gonna have to worry about that at all. So I always look forward to having those there.
And then, what kind of salsa do they give you the choices of the green or red salsas under?
I want to say that they do.
Okay.
I usually get the red, which they always tell me is the least spicy one of the two. So I do always go with the red salsa on those, yes.
And then, can you get eggs with it too?
I believe so, yeah. And I think you can have it cecina style as well.
Okay.
Where they have the steak with it too.
Okay.
So I feel like it's a very fulfilling meal. I know that I always leave with leftovers. Exactly. And I can have leftovers throughout the day or the next morning so that, I'm full for at least 2 days.
Okay. Yeah, and then for their other items that they have, I know like you said, they've got enchiladas, but they've got the cheese, the chicken, the beef.
Exactly.
They've got stuffed peppers. They've got the menudo on Sundays, I believe.
Tacos.
Tacos, the soft tacos.
Always a go-to.
Yep.
I know that they have the tortas. Wasn't that one of the
Tortas,
main staples that they always used to make was like a torta, was burritos, tacos.
Right. That's how they originally started, as I remember back in the 1980s. I remember I used to go to the South Chicago location, and they would have, like you said, the tacos, not crispy tacos, the soft tacos. And one of the things I remember most about the original location in Cocula is near La Fruteria on 89th and Commercial, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I remember right on the street, right through the window, you used to be able to see the pork spigot.
Yes.
With the pineapple and the flame, and it looked so nice. Yeah,
I
right through the window.
I remember that, but I do remember that. And then they moved on to the little Pizza Hut looking location.
Right. And for those of you wondering what that spigot is, that's called how they make the tacos al pastor.
Yes.
The pork tacos.
Yes.
Which are, I think, originally from Mexico City, but
okay.
Yeah, they have that too. Yep. But to be to make it clear, this is not a Mexico City originated location. This is, you could say, the family that started it. From what we read on the website, is from Jalisco.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Yes, and I know that they started their California and Cermak location back in 1975. So they've been around for a while. You know, they have at least 6 locations that I know of. They have the South Chicago location. They have the Calumet City location, the one that's on Cermak in California still. And I think that there's a couple other ones, Countryside, Pulaski, and then Cicero. So they're all over the Chicagoland area, which is pretty convenient if you're not from around here or are wanting to venture out into different parts of the area. And
their bar kicks butt too. It's like they have a nice bar. Yes. We already mentioned the cocktails we had, but if you want, in addition, you could also order a pina colada.
Yes.
A michelada. For those of you that don't know what a michelada, it's a Mexican beer cocktail with ice, beer, your choice of beer, clamato juice, maybe some hot sauce in there, lime juice, and tajin around it. And yeah, it's really good. And they squeeze a lime in there. Sangria.
Yes.
So many other things, yeah.
All those delicious Mexican drinks that I feel are just very refreshing. Yep. Whether you're eating tacos or feasting on some enchiladas.
Or appetizers.
Yep. So yes, visit Cocula's Mexican restaurant, either on the south side of Chicago or Calumet City. And Rafa, what is your favorite location?
Okay, so to begin with, you guys, please let us know what your favorite location is. Now, I used to always hear that the South Chicago location had the best food. So one day I decided to try both in a close amount of time. And based on my judgment, since you asked me, I have to give it just a little bit to the South Chicago location. And but the Calumet City location also has good food.
Yes, I can agree with that. But I would say that Calumet City, for me, is the number one for me. Only because I don't really frequent the South Chicago location all that often, so I can't really give a good judgment on it as of yet. So maybe I'll go and try it more often, get a better opinion of it. So let us know what your favorite location is, or maybe if we miss something at these locations, or anything in general from Cocula's that you think is worth sharing, either here or that you think we missed.
And just let us know.
Yes, let us know in the comments. This is South by Southeast.
If I don't get up and grow, if I don't get up and grow.